All right, there we go. Just like that, we're back at it. Here are your teams. Padres. Padres, Cardinals, Rays, Nats, Braves for Dusty, Welsh with the A's, Mariners, Guardians, Reds, Pirates, Tigers, Rockies, Giants, Red Sox, White Sox, Miggy with the Yankees, Mets, Twins, Brewers, Royals, Angels, Dodgers, Phillies, Cubs, and Astros. And Mr. Robert Campbell with the Marlins, Blue Jays, Diamondbacks, O's, and Rangers. See if we can find Adley in here. Because Adley is in here. He is. He is. All right. Here we go. Without further ado, let's rock and roll. We'll throw up some more cheap baseball here, too. Garrett Cole and Paul Goldschmidt. Well, I don't know if it's. This is about as cheap as I could. This is as cheap as I got for hobby stuff. Old school optic. Tyler, you remember? I remember breaking this stuff at my brother's house in Tampa when it came out. Braylon and Nolan Ryan to the Angels. I remember sitting at my brother's house breaking like an entire case of this, just doing one box at a time of division breaks on my brother's kitchen table in Tampa, Florida. I remember having it shipped to his house and everything. Look at there. Back in the day, this card would have been a monster. Now it's a monster for a different reason. Well, Dusty, you had the Rays in the last break, too. You got so lucky and got them again. All right, here's our first auto. It is Bobby D to the Bo Sox. Take it. Red Sox going to Welshie. Take that. He'll be back better than ever next year, no doubt. Judge Unleashed. Rafi Marchand, he's actually playing well right now, or was, as of about a month ago. Got Mickey Moniak, too. He's playing really well in Colorado. Santander, Machado, and the Windians. All they do is win, win, win. Poor boy, them poor Tigers are imploding. Brutal. Brutal, brutal. They are just getting crushed. Cronenworth, Javier, Reese Hoskins to the Phillies at a 249. Pink velocity to 249 of Reese Hoskins. Poor guy, injuries killed his career too before it even started. Poor fella. I don't know if Joe Adell is still playing well, but he went through a really good stretch. Kim and Brian Anderson to the Fish out of 149. The Starry Night of 1-4 out of 149. Brian Anderson to the Fish. Scherzer to the Nats. Glaber, Salvi, Vladdy, and Mackenzie Gore. Trouser Trout. Lou Bob to the White Sox out of 99. 9 of 99. for Lou Bob. We'll take that. About the only White Sox still on that team from 2021. Somehow he's still on that team. I don't know how they haven't traded him. He's like their only asset they have. I guess maybe that's why they haven't traded him. Tatis. Trevor Story. Looks like our first auto, or second auto, sorry. Patino and Boom Boom. Keibert Ruiz to the Dodgers. We'll take that. On card of Keibert Ruiz. To the Dodgers out of 50. 48 out of 50. I like that. I like that. KB to the Cubbies. Boom to the Phillies. Luis ain't in the league no mo. Patino. Another one that was really big. Starling. Lou Bob. Silver Lou Bob. Unleashed. And a Lou Rod. I don't know where he is. I would love to know, though. He was like MLB's #1 prospect for a couple years. I've not heard from him in a couple years or about him in a couple years. He was up there with that Austin Martin. Fleming, Vladdy, and Torque Bomb. A Torque Bomb. Vladdy to the Nats, and Josh Fleming also no longer in the league that I know of. Yelly. There's Mickey the Freaky Moniac. Mickey the Maniac. Mickey the Maniac Moniac. That's what it is. Yelly. And Arihara to the Rangers. Vaughn. Bryce Harper, silver. And a Yelly. Mythical. Andrew Vaughn to the White Sox. So another auto. We did get another auto. Keibert and Alejandro Kirk to the Jays out of 75 on card. Love it. I love it. Alejandro to 75. Jake DeGrom. And Keibert to the Dodgers. Louis Garcia and Jesus Sanchez. It's one Florida Marlin auto we didn't get out of the last box. We missed Trevor, Jesus, and Jazz. Trevor, Jesus, and Jazz. Louis Garcia. 3 packs left here. Y'all, here's another auto. Tatis. Jahmai Jones. 2 out of 5. Wow, that is 2 boxes in a row now. We've got an auto out of 5. Jahmai Jones to the Angels. Wow. The last one was a green out of 5. This is a red out of 5. Or, I'm sorry, the last one was a red out of 5. This is a green out of 5. That's back-to-back hot boxes with autos. And then I think the last one that we did was a hot box with The parallels, when numbered parallels. That's 3 hot boxes out of this case. Kalinic and Christian Robinson. So that last pack right there should have an auto. Should have. I'm not saying it does, but it should have. Last pack. I'd say that's 2 pretty daggone good group breaks to get to. Yeah, there it is. There's our last auto. McKinstry. And a Louis Gonzalez to the White Sox. Optic auto of Louis Gonzalez. To go with a Frank. And a McKinstry. All right, y'all. That'll do it. Appreciate you guys filling this up. Again, like I said, I've got some more stuff laying around here that I'll do some pick your team +4s to hopefully get rid of it. So, as always, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Hope you have